Cheers, everybody! Welcome to another episode of Bourbon Booze. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt. I'm filming this on Tuesday, but this is Thursday's episode. Glad you caught that, right? Shirt. By the way, if you can't see, this is my U.S. Carl Vinson shirt when I was back in the Navy. Cody's laughing just at me. I'm having fun, man. Having fun. Welcome to another episode of Bourbon Booze. Yes, it's Thursday, even though I'm filming this on Tuesday. And we are glad you are here. And I am going to do something I am very excited about because I have neglected this for so long, as you can see. And I keep drinking. I do have another bottle, though. But as you know, I'm a huge Scotch fan. I like all liquor, all bourbons, American craft whiskey, whatever. I like whiskey from all over the world, but I'm especially attuned to Scotch. And I can't really get enough trying the different kinds. And one of those Scotch regions is very difficult, because there's only 3 distilleries, very difficult to get here in the States at a reasonable price. However, it's still expensive when you're in England or Scotland too. And that's Campbeltowns. Campbeltowns can be extremely rare, if not absent from your liquor store. Or if they do have it, it could be really, really expensive. Many times I've gone to our local big box whiskey stores, or liquor stores, which is Total Wines & More, which is nationwide, and they don't have any Campbeltowns. I've seen a slight change where they're starting to get more in, but not much. So this is a Campbeltown, as I've said. It's Springbank. Springbank 10-year. And it's a Campbeltown single malt Scotch whiskey. It's, like I say, Campbeltown is one of the regions of Scotland that people like to associate different styles to. I tend to think that there's a much more overlapping of all of those, and I think there's more than 5 regions. I actually think there's 6 regions, but this is from the Campbeltown. It's distilled by J.A.A. Mitchell and Company Limited in Campbeltown. It is, like I say, a single malt, aged 10 years, and the proof on this is 46 or 92 proof. Now, the cost on this is widely variant. When I bought this bottle, I think it was like $89. Today I checked and it was $99, so it's gone up a little bit. And that was in one place that I would normally shop at. But I've seen it online for shipping and at other places around town for well over $100 up to $150 to $175. Not sure it's worth that much, but definitely at the $100 range it is. I really do enjoy this bottle. Now they also have a green label, which I believe is a 15-year, and its price is almost double in many cases. It's a lot more expensive. That's here in Texas. I know outside of Texas, you might find it much cheaper in your area and great for you. Some of you probably never heard of Campbeltown or Springbank. It's worth a try. But let's go ahead and give this a go. Oh, this is why I like Scotches. A whole different aroma set varies across the regions, and it's so much different than American bourbon and American whiskey. I tend to be able to pick out a bourbon like that, so easy to distinguish. And most American whiskeys, whether it's single malt or not, I can tell that it's an American single malt or whatever. With Scotches, I can always tell if it's a Scotch. And I can usually tell what region it's from, but this, in a blind taste, somebody could easily mistake, if you're new to the system, as a Speyside, which is the most popular Scotch whiskeys out there for most of you. It's what most of your bars and restaurants will carry. It's got that nice floral, kind of like a hay, grass. It's got a maltiness to it, a little tiny hints of smoke, some sweetness, so there's some honeysuckle or something going on. it's just, this is one of those that I could just sit here for hours while I'm watching TV, just smelling, and I've done that. Price-wise, this bottle is going to be a 1, hands down. It's $100. But aroma, I'm going to put this at a 4. I think this is fabulous aroma. It's got all of these complex aromas on your nose. They elicit such memories of, you know, being in Scotland and tasting different scotches from all over. And they give me the nice feeling of a Speyside with just a hint of an Islay. Not much. All right, let's go for a flavor. Spicy, peppery, sweet. So spicy from kind of that, I guess the alcohol content, the 96, not very alcohol-y or, you know, medicinal on the tongue, just slightly, but it's nice and kind of got a little bit of bite on the front end, not much. Already I can tell you that it's going to be a 4, if not higher on the bite, 4.5. A little sweet from that honeysuckle, some apricot, green apple, yes, lots of green apple, and then that floral, you know, grassy, earthy aroma. No smoke though. So the hints of smoke on the nose, nothing on the mouth, I don't think. Oh, that's just delightful. I love that. Ooh, that is just, and it's warming. It's not cooling. It's just tingles the whole body. I'm going to say that's a 4 overall, across the board. Cody just gave either a shiver or a negative. Shiver, okay. You know, because it's 900 degrees in here. It's a little cold. You know, where it makes me... I'm going to give this a 4 across the board. I would say it's actually a 4.5, but that price at $100 is a little bit hard for people to pull that trigger. So I'm going to say it's a 4 across the board. It's got a great flavor and aroma, and the bite on it's not too bad. It's got a little hints of backburn, but not much. This is, as you can tell, one of my favorites. And I do have some Campbeltowns other than this, and I also have some single barrel cast strength Campbeltowns in the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. They run about 130 proof, 120 proof, and those are just as delightful. Usually bourbons, the higher the proof, the better to me, but I still enjoy a good 80. With scotches, it doesn't matter if it's, you know, sub-scotch, 60 or 130, they're all great for me. But tell me what you think. Let me know what your favorite Campbeltown is. How do you like scotch in general? I always drink my scotch neat, maybe a little bit of ice every once in a while, depending on the proofage, but I just love scotch neat and plain like this. And I like all scotch, whether it's the store scotch that you buy in the UK, or it's something really expensive like, you know, some Ardbeg Lafroy's or Glenlivet's, Glenfiddich's, whatever. But let us know. Make sure you leave those comments below. Tell us what you think. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. It means a lot to us. Share these videos. We recently did our 500th episode on the Johnny Walker Blue, and a comment arose this morning actually that video doesn't have enough views because that person really liked the Johnny Walker Blue. And so all I can say is you got to share these videos if you really like them. And we'll leave it at that. Tomorrow Cody's going to join us. We're going to look at another cocktails to go type of episode. So make sure you join us for that. And have a great Thursday and enjoy your weekend. And we'll leave it at that. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And Springbank 10-year is a great whiskey. Cheers.